Good morning. Happy Thursday. I have like so much that I wanted to tell you. I had a whole list last night and now I forgot half of them. One of them is that we finished The Staircase on Netflix. So I want to talk about that when Deb gets home. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Deb ran to pay for our appliances. When you're spending that much money, we always like to take a couple of days before we say, yeah, let's just do it. We always take 2 or 3 days just to verify it's exactly what we want. So we did that. We went and looked Monday and we're ordering a stove, refrigerator, freezer, dishwasher, washer, dryer. Asked her before she left, I said, do you want me to go with you? I'd be happy to ride along with you. She said, oh yeah, that would be great. I figured while I'm that way, I'm going to stop at Lowe's and I'm like, no, never mind. It's not that I don't like to go to Lowe's with her, but when she goes without a mission, like if she's not going to go just to pick up 2 things, when she goes without a mission, it would be like her wandering aimlessly through the store looking for either something that she wants to create. So it's better if she just does this all by herself. So I decided that I would stay home and just get some stuff done. One of the things I'm going to do is style our coffee table for spring. So I'll probably do a little styling session with you guys too and share that. Remember another thing I was going to tell you. Do you remember the other day when I told you that I don't understand? I feel like I eat so healthy, 95% good, 5% not, which I think is good. But I do not lose a pound. I don't. And I can't figure it out. And I hear all these people saying, just lower your calories, calorie deficit. It doesn't work for me. Before I go any further, my DMs will be full of, you need to do this and you need to do that. And trust me, I've done it. There is one thing I've never considered. I've never been told to consider it. I've never studied. I have studied low thyroid because I've had that. They told me that I have it. I have studied high estrogen. I have that. I have studied PCOS. I don't have PCOS, but the compounding pharmacy, which we love, we still go to. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to my hormone highlights. She asked me if I have PCOS and if I had a hard time getting pregnant when I was young, and I did not. So I'm like, well, they think I have PCOS. I've studied PCOS. Before I go any further, I want to, again, because I'm seeing, try this, try that, try this, try that. I just want to tell you, I've tried it. Weight Watchers Keto. Keto actually made me gain 5 pounds in 3 weeks. Specifically now talking to all those people who messaged me and said, I'm you. I gained 15 pounds and I've tried everything and I absolutely cannot get it off. I came across this video on insulin resistance. Sugar levels have always been normal, like during routine labs. But I have every single thing that points towards insulin resistance. And I cannot share these videos, but look this up whenever I figure out how to share it. But look up insulin resistance. It will blow your mind. This right here is one of the thousands of messages. This one just came in. I get these messages every time I talk about it. This just all makes perfect sense to me. I'm not going to go on and on about this. I'm just going to tell you one more thing. When I got diagnosed with hypothyroidism, I got put on meds. The doctor said, if you're eating as healthy as you are, as you say you are, you will lose weight. I didn't lose a pound. I was also told you don't want to go in between meals, too long in between meals without eating a snack. So he said, Meal, regular meal, snack, small snack, regular meal. That's the worst thing for insulin resistant. Are going nuts because so many of you feel like I do. I will keep sharing with what I find out. This is all new. I just literally the last couple of days have been researching it. I am thoroughly convinced this is what's going on. I will keep you posted. Our towels are all janky and we just got these delivered. So Deb is very excited about them. She loves organization and things looking good.
A cloth, 12 washcloths, 1, 2, 3, 4 washcloths, 6 hand towels.
Jeez. There are candles burning over here.
4 bath towels. Wait. And 2 super sized. Look at this. This is when you get out of the shower and you want nobody to see nothing.
Nobody to see nothing. Pull the link if anyone is interested.
I have to wash them.
They are so soft. I know they come in a bunch of different colors. I'm going to pull the link and
I think
put it here.
24 towels, it averages out to like $2.50 a towel or something like that. They're like
really good. You can't beat that. On my little spring coffee table. Deb just left to go pick up the boys. We're going to watch them for just a little bit tonight at their house. And then when we get back, I want to talk about the staircase. But first, I'm going to show you this. You know me, I always start with the tray. And I tell you this all the time, but I tried not to do it today. And it looked like crap. Why? Maybe I'll take this apart at the end and show you what it looks like without the tray. This is an antique one. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like this. Deb made one for a Trash Tuesday piece. So I will link that post here if you want to look at it, but she made one identical to this. I know I sound like a broken record. Start with the base. You can use a large basket, a huge platter, a metal tray, a barrel top, anything that's going to group a lot of little items together. It will make it look better. Trust me. Like I typed on the previous screen, if you're going to group a lot of little items together, that's the way to make it look so it's not cluttery. It looks more of this looks more like one piece rather than all these little pieces. Now, if I was just going to put that in the middle of the table, I would be fine with that. It's whenever you start grouping the little smaller things together, it looks like it's more tucked in. This looks as one. Is this even making sense? In my little grouping, I love to start with a plant. And if you know me by now, I absolutely cannot have real plants. I can't. I've admitted it. I've accepted it. I'm just no good. But I want my plants to look real. So I created this little ficus plant type of a thing out of 2 little artificial stems. Let me show you. For this, because I wanted to keep it a little bit smaller. And then I put some of that moss around the top to cover the foam. And then I put the entire pot in this white pot. And these are long, like with the stem. I had to cut off probably the stem to about there. So I cut off all that stem. So you guys could make it bigger if you wanted. I wanted to keep mine small because it's on the coffee table. But when I put the 2 stems in, then I just kind of like spread all of them out so they were all like whopper jawed like a natural plant would grow. It's not perfect. I added this little crock here with, these are metal register numbers from an old cash register. I think these look so cute just put in a crock, or you could even put them inside your plants. I just added a few little cutting boards that I collected for height and for different texture. And then of course my antique farmhouse candlesticks. I love them. They are not available. I always share whenever they are. all day. Now it's freezing rain. Yeah. We're going to do some cooking tonight. We're going to cook supper. I love doing these. I don't know why. I always think it's fun.
Look at that goodness.
What is this called?
Jalapeno popper chicken. And it cooks only in 15 minutes, the whole meal.
This is a Home Chef. Is this a 15-minute meal ready? I mean, is that what it's?
It's a 15-minute meal kit.
Yes, 15-minute meal kit. They have, hold on. This is Home Chef. This is the 15-minute meal. You can also get Fast and Fresh, which is a microwave, quick microwave.
And oven ready.
And oven ready. So they have all different kinds. So this happens to be the 15-minute meal kit. Let's go.
First of all, look at how nice the meat is. I didn't even have to trim anything off of that. It's
the meat
really
is
nice.
excellent. All of the ingredients come in a bag, ready to go, pre-measured, all ready for you. So it comes with the kit.
So you can't screw it up.
You can't. And the recipe card with what it looks like, and then the back has the directions. I forgot to tell you, you also can upgrade your
Get
protein.
your hands off my meat.
Your protein. And remember, I am the reader and she is the doer. Pat chicken breast dry and season both sides with salt and pepper. Place a medium non-stick pan over medium heat and add 1 teaspoon. Okay, so we are warming up 1 teaspoon of olive oil. Those are going to go in there. And then we make the topping while that's cooking. Okay. She doesn't want to do the jalapeno because of the heat,
And
right?
I don't want to read.
Well,
That leaves you doing it.
that leaves me reading. I already read it out loud to you.
But will you retain it?
Probably not. Seed.
Then I think it said to cut a big piece off and see how hot it is. Taste it.
I'll have you do that part.
No,
Doesn't.
it did.
I'm like thinking I'm going
You're going to cut yourself.
Okay, here. Deb. I don't believe you did that. Is it hot?
No, it's not. So just go ahead and add the whole thing.
Okay. Also, I was asked the last time that we shared our little Home Chef meal about gluten-free. And yes, they do have options. I can't eat gluten. Sometimes if one looks good and it says it has gluten in it, it might just be in like
It might
red.
just be like something like onions or something.
I will just skip that
yeah.
part on mine. I'm going to cook the zucchini and the corn in another pan. And then cut the cilantro. Here's the vegetables. This smells so delicious. It smells like there's some type of dill in it. And then that is what the chicken looks like. We will plate it next and I'll show you the end result. That was delicious. That is an excellent one. Do you remember what the name was?
Jalapeno chicken.
Jalapeno chicken. I'll type it on here. Just looked, and Home Chef still has their excellent deal of $110 off, which is 12 free meals. Make sure you tap through this link and use DebandDanelle 110.